Hello everyone, how are you? Welcome, and thank you for being with me tonight, this Friday evening. How are you all? Okay, let's look at the live chat first. Hi Leia. Hi Ashish. Welcome Army. Hi Yvonne. Hi Miss Sagittarius. Hi Gemma. I hope I pronounced the names correctly. If not, I'm sorry. How are you feeling tonight? How's the evening? Hello, Carmen. Okay, so this was very unexpected for me because I was not planning a live reading, but it's thanks to the generosity of amazing supporters. Gem LW, Penelope, Katya, North Node Aries, Leia. Thank you very much. It's because of you this live is available. And thank you very much for the support as well. I highly appreciate it. So let's start tonight. Do you have anything in particular in your mind about what you want to hear tonight? I was thinking about, let's check. I want to do something quick, short. And, but if you have any suggestion about what we should look tonight, please let me know. So I think about checking the current energies. What is something good that is coming towards you? Also, the person in your mind. How do they feel? What do they think? Right now, tonight, today, currently at this moment. Energies can change. So we are checking for tonight. Okay, let's start. I'm not starting from Aries to Pisces. I will do this shuffle of the zodiac signs. And let's see what we have. First, also at the end of this stream, I will randomly choose one of the supporters, including also any coffee supporters that might come live during this live stream. And if there's any support live, the message and the name will be shown automatically on the screen as well. Okay, let's see. Let's start with the first sign. Can you guess what will be the first sign? I have it here. So we are starting with Cancer. So starting with Cancer. Okay, let's shuffle first the cards. It seems like you are a bit indecisive, Cancer, going back and forth about the situation. I think some of you will have a new opportunity, a new option, but at least two options, but might be from the past, both new. But I do see you not being quite confident whom to choose. Okay, let's see. What are the current energies for Cancer? Yes, being a bit guarded. Like, it feels like it is not manifesting. Whatever you have dreamt about is not going your way or according to the plans. You have been fighting for something, but you got hurt in return and it feels very unfair. and there might be some distance, or it is just emotional distance that you are feeling. What is the good thing that is coming to you, Cancer? That you won't overthink this much about a particular situation, not crying at night, not being sleepless, not overthinking. That's a good thing. What else? And somebody might have already a crush on you. Page of Cups is here. A person that wants to communicate something as well. I think this person, new person that might have a crush is getting ready to express some feelings, but is just in the beginning. And if you're thinking about the past person that hurt you, they think about extending an offer. It seems to me mostly like an apology. I have Pisces here, air and fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. When is the most important thing coming to your life this year? Let's see if we can get an answer for that. I think during autumn or November, late October, beginning of November. I have Scorpio energy here. Some of you might connect with another water sign, Scorpio. So it's a bit after some months. But let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. What are their feelings? They think they have been waiting for you for a long time. And they are not sure how long they should keep waiting. Now let's clarify. They think they did invest into this, but they didn't get much results. Definitely they want to hear from you with the Three of Cups, and they want to appear like they have changed, like they're more responsible, more focused, and more serious, like wanting to create something long-term, a family, or something much more solid in its foundation. If they have had problems with finances, they want to tell you as well that things are better now. If that was a concern for you, what is the most important thing you should know about what they think and feel? They are a bit detached. Okay, I do see them being detached because they feel like there's a big disconnection that has already happened here, and it's not easy after all that happened. That's why they appear cold and detached, and the image that they are portraying, it is not very inviting. It feels like very cold, very distant, and they are trying to be logical. So I do think that mostly they are not feeling very emotional. They do see a big disconnection right now, but they are trying to be practical and grounded, and like wanting to make like a much more serious offer. But how can they make an offer when they are not very much in contact with their feelings? They just feel good being with you, your nurturing energy. Yes, overall they feel very good. They miss that. Well, let's see, do you have somebody new? If you're looking for a new person, new connection, what is the energy of the new person? Definitely this is a new love story. I have the Ace of Cups here. Might be a water sign, another water sign. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It is coming slowly, and you might start as a friendship in the beginning. I think you will be overthinking this, overanalyzing, not feeling quite confident. Just try not to project any insecurities into this situation, because that's what I see here. You're trying to not trust somebody that you have not already known. I think it is just worries. I don't think it is intuition. What is the message that you should know about this? Yvonne, thank you very much. What is the message or the most important message that you should know about this situation? If this will resonate with you, 5 of Spells, don't try to start fights first because it can get dramatic. Try to be slow, try to not react or overreact, but try to see their perspective, try to listen more and see where is that coming from. Don't try to push or try to get an impression or try them to articulate to you what do they feel in the beginning, because this might just push some dramas and that might not be good for the continuation of this interaction. Okay, that was for you, Cancer. I hope that was helpful. Now let's check the other sign. I was a bit slow here in this reading. I want to do faster, quicker, because otherwise I will be all night here with you. Let's see, what is the other sign? The other sign is Taurus. Taurus. This is your reading. Okay, I've mixed the cards, the decks here. Which deck do you want me to choose for Taurus? Green, brown, or blue? Let's say it with colors. Hi Gem, hi Ashes. Which color do you like me to choose? If you are here in the comments, if you're listening to me, or I will choose it myself. I'm starting with a green one. Okay, Gem wants blue, we start with blue. We respect that. Okay, blue it is. The blue deck. Good choice. This is a deck I love. So we are at Taurus. Okay. I'm trying to connect with messages as well, but I'm not good at multitasking. Yes, blue matches the shirt, army. It's true. Now let's start with Taurus. Taurus, what is the energy around you? First of all, this seems very good. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, stability. If you're looking for career advancement, promotion, for looking for a new job opportunity or salary increase, I do think there's a very good chance you landing the right job or having that promotion. Just continue to be like you are, stable, focused, responsible. Queen of Pentacles tells me about financial stability, much more confidence in your finances. Now, this is a love reading, but when I get a message about money, finances, I want to say it as well. I do see you feeling much more content. It is an energy of feeling okay, even if you are single. like you don't care that much. You feel okay with yourself, and this is a very good energy, Taurus. Let's see, what is the next best thing happening for you? King of Cups. Now, you might connect with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or it doesn't necessarily mean to, but what I do like about this energy is that this is a very emotionally stable person. They know what they want. They don't express feelings immediately, necessarily, but they are in touch with their feelings. They have lots of love to give. Might be around summer season for some of you. June, July, August, probably the most. Now let's see about what are the feelings of this person that is currently in your mind. Let's go to the green deck. What are their feelings? Seeker of Spells, Knight of Wands. They have those bursts of interest, curiosity, desire, attraction. It is not the most stable energy, but it comes often, like, for example, during the weekend, like we are now, Friday evening, if they are single, alone, they might think about you. That's the kind of energy that I'm getting. And they feel this is already damaged as a connection, this is broken, and they keep the silence because of that damage. Something happened, and I do think this happened very fast, quickly, unexpectedly. At least for this person, it was very unexpected to see how an action, a behavior, words can totally end a beautiful chapter. They think you both had bigger plans, better ones, bigger wishes and hopes together to create something beautiful, long-term and happy, or even to create a family, or if you had created a family, to keep that together in a harmonious way. There were bigger plans there. It was very unexpected for them. They want to return. They think about returning, but they are not talking. So what they are not telling you is that they want to return. They imagine you going to them, you calling them, sending a message, them checking their phone. I have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. They want to tell you that they want to work on this. But it feels over. It's up to you. You have the decision to make, like you are the boss here. That's how it feels to them. It feels broken, they have some burst of attraction and desire, but what they are doing instead is just using silence. Okay, if you are looking for a new person, what is the energy of the next new person coming in? You might connect through this person, through work with this person, or you do similar profession. This is a twin flame connection, very deep and powerful, but can go up and down, like be that enthusiastic one day, the other day you don't talk and get into fights, so just be aware of that. I do see you getting along, in fact, like you have that potential to get along. You are on the same page, you have similar goals, possibly, but why is that Five of Wands here? Why are those traumas? One here is not expressing emotions enough. Like one of you, I think you Taurus need more affection, and if that is the case, you don't like how they are very careful or very, how do you say it? I'm not getting the word. You're not showing much affection often, and this might bother you, and you might just stir some dramas. Just have this in mind, because it's a shame if this would be very short term. I do see lots of passion and desire. Sometimes those connections come very fast and go that fast, but it seems to me like a twin flame. There needs to be a decision as well, like one of you at least might have another option in their mind, or might be already knowing somebody else, or dating other people while they are connecting with you. They might be dating other people or be open, like, for example, being on dating apps and being active there while dating you. Something like that. That is something to notice. I have Gemini here, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, that's what I'm getting, and that was your reading, Taurus. Should we go faster? What do you think? Okay, what is this card here? Three of Pentacles, yes. Let's move to the next sign, yes. We are very behind here with just 2 signs. What is next? Scorpio. Okay, let's choose this deck for Scorpio, and let's begin. You can check the signs of the current reading to the left of the screen, where I have put the name of the zodiac sign, sun, moon, rising, or the sign that you are connecting the most with the moon or the sun or the rising, ascendant. I'm doing old readings, ashes, and from Aries to Pisces, but randomly. I'm doing all signs, even though I'm not quite sure if we got 15 supporters or not, but anyway. Scorpio. Let's see what are the energies around you. Scorpio, starting with 10 of Pentacles and King of Swords. Okay, I do think that you are being a bit cold or cutting ties immediately when you don't see stability. When you think that there's nothing long-term or you don't see a solid framework, you distance yourself emotionally. That's what I'm getting. But just be aware that if you are in the game, in the field, trying to connect with somebody, new especially, you should be a little bit more welcoming. Like, not lowering your walls completely, possibly, but trying to be more inviting to new opportunities, especially to people that you don't know yet. There was a quote, I think, I read today that goes something like this, that walls protect us or removes us sadness or disappointment, but those walls remove the opportunity of joy as well. We get blocked if we are just in the corner and trying to only defend always, like being in the defend mode. Now let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. One second. Okay, what about the person that is currently in Scorpio's mind? What do they feel? They watch you from time to time. They either check your social media or ask about you, or, yes, indirectly, they are curious to know what do you think about them right now. Do you still have those plans or big hopes and dreams that you had once about building a legacy, something serious, long-term? They'd like to meet you, talk to you. They have that desire, but they are not sure. What do you think? What do you think, Scorpio, exactly about them? They see you a bit indecisive, not quite sure. They don't think you have given up completely. You never give up, but you never forget. But you seem very indecisive. That's what they think. Like you don't want to show much action, interest. You don't want this because you don't see this successful. That's what they think, and that's why you go back and forth. But they know that you have deep feelings for them. Your feelings were true. They have not seen, felt emotions like that before. They know it was true, but you are standing your ground, very firm on your decision because it is broken already. The tower, something that can get broken, cannot be mended. It feels to them like, from your perspective at least, that's how they view this. The castle has been destroyed into pieces, and no one can find the pieces. That kind of damage that has happened there. But they miss you so much. They do miss you a lot, Scorpio. They have nostalgia. Something reminds them of you. Maybe while reading a book. As you can see here at this image. While reading a book. While hearing your name being called in a coffee shop, for example. Or just passing the street and going to the favorite coffee shop that you once frequented together, or something like that. They have nostalgia. And okay, that was about the person that is currently in your mind. That's what they feel tonight, right now. And let's see about the new person that is coming in. The lovers, this will be intensive. There's chemistry here, Scorpio. But you will not show feelings, neither desire and attraction towards this person. You will treat them like a friend. You will test them this way. You will test the waters by trying to see how deep is the water. Yes, you will act very independent, like you don't want to be in a connection with this person. See, we are going back to this energy in the beginning, where we said that you are being very cold, distant. You're looking for commitment here, but not showing easily affection and emotions, especially early on. What is their first impression about you? What will be? Look at that. They will think that you are very, very guarded and very difficult to win that castle of yours. Very difficult to win your heart and get into your heart. Okay, I'm stopping it there. And I'm sorry for my voice. Maybe I need some water. Let's see what will be the other sign. We have Sagittarius. I will be back in just a second. Okay, here we are. Thank you for being patient with me. I'm good. Just drank some water. How are you doing? Let me check the comments first. How's everybody doing? How do you feel right now? How's the evening going? I'm just checking your comments right now. If you want to talk. Always. So we have Sagittarius. Okay, starting with Sagittarius. High Aqua and Fire. Sagittarius, let's see what are the energies right now. You might get to know somebody through work, or you work together with this person or have a similar profession. I do see a sneaky energy here. If your intuition is telling you something is off, it is correct. And I want you to take it slow and not trust that easily. You can get idealistic very easily and can get great hopes, and that is all good and recommended, but with that Seven of Swords energy, not all around us are honest or that straightforward, blunt, optimistic like you are. Now let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. What are their feelings? They want to test the waters to see if you are still into there. They think they got friend-zoned at best. And it's a difficult situation for them. They need to be patient. You both have so many differences according to them that it needs lots of negotiation, and it would feel completely like a new beginning if you negotiate with each other. They're trying to be patient with this, but at the same time they have lots that optimism that there's still love from you or interest. They're looking for something new, in fact. They feel like, or think to themselves, what if I gave attention or some signs of interest, what will happen? Will Sagittarius reciprocate? Will they answer? They miss your sunlight, that energy, that positive energy. They felt very good with you while you were together. They miss you. I think they just miss you, but they have lost hopes, and they think they have very slim chances of this being repeated. It's them, even if they were to come, it would feel like very insecure and wanting to test how you'd respond or react or act towards them. Now let's see about the new person. Do you have somebody new coming towards you, or what is the energy of the next new person coming in? Might be a Libra. I have Aries as well. Maybe a Leo as well. So fire signs and Libra. This person might be with an age difference with you, like older or younger. But they seem like in a good position, possibly in their career, or that's the way they carry themselves, like in a very authoritative way. It seems like a person that wants balance, harmony, but still you don't see that Emperor energy into them. You think they are a bit immature for you. They are not who they show to be. Let's see more about how you will view them. You will have desire, physical attraction, a strong one. I have Capricorn energy here. You know this person as well. You know them. Maybe they are in your neighborhood. You have seen them from afar. You might have been curious to get to know them in the past. What is their impression about you? Look at that, 10 of Cups. They see a bright, long-term, happy future with you. And it might start with some dramas. Why with dramas? I think you may get triggered, Sagittarius, by this person, by some act of behavior. You might think it is too immature as a behavior, and if you are being that impulsive, you might break this that quickly. It's recommended to take it slow. I think this is fated as well. This is meant to happen. Seems karmic to me. The way you will meet this person will be through synchronicities. When you look back, you think that it's not a coincidence at all. Like, for example, if this person is in your neighborhood, you might be thinking, okay, I've been in this neighborhood, for example, 20 years, they have been here, and this is the time when I meet them or know about them. Where have they been before? So the timing, it is divine timing, I think, but I'm not quite sure if this is just wanting to give you some lessons or to test you before you move to that next important chapter. I think you are headed to the right direction. You are on the right path here. If you pass this test, definitely, like, nothing to fear about. It's not like in school, exams, tests, but to check if your frequency has changed, like you are aligned with that better version of your connection. Okay, that was for you, Sagittarius. I hope that was helpful. Okay, let's see what is the other sign. What is the next sign? It is Pisces. Pisces, this is your reading. Let's see, what do we have for Pisces tonight? Do we have any Pisces here? Let's see, let's choose this deck. I'm choosing another one, completely new one for Pisces. Let's see, let's shuffle 4 times. Pisces, you're trying to move away from something that feels very unfulfilling, draining. It drained you emotionally, energetically. I saw the 8 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, it happened during eclipse season, right before, during, or after. If we can check, yes, I saw it before. It was under the deck, but let me show you. 8 of Cups in this deck. It doesn't want to show. When you search for it, and just keep this in mind as well. I think you already know it. When you chase something, it hides from you. Isn't that interesting? Like, you may be coming to readings here, and I say to you that you might expect this person, and it happens like that, or it starts to happen like that, and the moment you get invested, things change. Why is that? Because you change as well. Your frequency, your energy. Hear this, 8 of Cups. It is, in general, during depicting the time frame of an eclipse. Okay, let's continue with Pisces. What is the energy around you right now? Like, trying to leave something behind. Things moving slowly for you, Pisces. It feels, especially towards things that are stable or serious. You have been waiting here, waiting, hoping to see some progress. You invested into something, into a connection, but it feels like you invested much more than it was needed, or you were the only investor there. It should have been a teamwork. I have earth signs here emphasized, but might be any sign. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see, what do they feel about you? The person that is currently in your mind. They feel lost. Yes, they have tried to date other people. Like, to use this as a distraction from you. But I don't think they have found the one yet. There was one person here that seemed like a big potential. Maybe it was while they were with you or right after the separation. They got big hopes, but now they feel lost. It's quite interesting because they think they invested into this as well. And now they feel the winter that you have created for them. It feels to them, or I don't know if they are just playing the victim, that they have been left out in the cold, rejected, ghosted. You don't care anymore about them at all. No more feelings for them from Pisces. They want to move on from this, but they keep looking sometimes back. Like they know you have closed the door completely, but they want to see much more clearly. Maybe it is not completely closed. Maybe there's something. They have a slim chance of going back in. But mostly it feels to them like this is over. How do they view you right now? Let's see more about that. Their hope, their dream. Their dream, their hope has been shattered. Do they have any plans of action towards you? If you continue to be guarded, they will be guarded as well. And very insecure to approach you again. So it feels to me like they want to see some green light from you. See if you're looking for a new person. What is the energy that is coming towards you? A new connection. Might be from some distance here. I do see distance, 3 of Wands. There's water between you both. Might be a long distance relationship. Feels to me like you might be waiting here. Six of Pentacles, it seems to me like a give and take, fair. This person that you might have or will be connecting soon has some feelings they keep there. I have this impression that they have or will create a crush on you. So is there any long distance here, or what is the 3 of Wands about? 2 of Cups. This is a soulmate. 2 of Cups. If not a soulmate, this can be your best friend for life. What is the advice for you, Pisces? 10 of Cups. You have this opportunity to connect with somebody and create something long-term and happy. I think this is the best reading right now, until now. Something long-term and happy. 10 of Cups. Creating a family possibly as well. It is not just stable, it is harmonious, giving you joy, fulfillment. So I asked the question, what is something you should know? 10 of Cups. Let's clarify it. Why the 10 of Cups? 8 of Wands. Distance is here. 8 of Wands. Either this is one of you traveling, or there's online, like messaging mostly. But I'm not getting exactly. Okay, I got it. 2 of Wands. I wanted to see what is the advice for you. So you have everything right here. But you will be hesitant about this opportunity. So it is not coming packaged the way you have been thinking about. And with that 2 of Wands, there's this energy of either you thinking or being in the energy of a past person, or you already meeting somebody new while you meet this other person. I do like that you will not be idealistic around this. Like you are trying to be grounded, but I don't like the hesitation. There's some hesitation. How can you know it? Might be the question. The simple one is to trust your intuition, to trust how you feel. Now let's see. So this was about the new person, I think. I think this was about the new person for Pisces. And with that, we finished let's see what is the other sign. Aquarius. Let's see how many are left. How many signs? We are halfway there. So I'm late. So let me know, should I be quicker here? Quicker messages? Flash, speedy? Or should we continue with this pace? While I make a rest, I want to hear about your comments. Are you comfortable with the space, or should we continue much faster? Okay, I'm continuing much faster. Aquarius. Let's start with Aquarius. Let's continue, in fact, with Aquarius. I'm a bit tired tonight, but I promised you, and I want to keep the promise. So let's go until the end. And also, don't forget that at the end, I will randomly choose a supporter, and it's to the generosity of you amazing supporters and that this live is available tonight. I didn't plan this at all. I was just planning to have some rest, some quiet evening. I think I did pre-schedule the signs, all signs till Thursday, or not all signs, but almost. Leia, yes. To be fair, we should keep the pace. Yes, that's true. What is your zodiac sign, Leia? Are you a Libra? or air sign. Aquarius. Yes, we should keep the pace for all signs. That is fair. I'll try. Okay. The energies around Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. There's this person here. Leo, Sun, Aries rising. Wonderful. Scorpio moon. Great. Okay. Aquarius. King of Pentacles, Four of Cups. If there was a rejection that happened already, I think that you should continue to focus at work and career if that is what you are doing. Because financially, I think this is the best energy right now. Either getting a promotion or sales or getting a new, better job, something like that. Now, around love, there's somebody here, an earth sign possibly, but I have water as well, that seems like a person in authority or CEO of a company and or manager. They seem very well financially, but they don't seem interested. And I think it is not that they are not interested into you, it is they are heavy at work. They have a heavy workload. Let's clarify, what does it mean? Nine of Cups. It is a situation you will feel very comfortable with this person. I think you should not rush to jump into a conclusion. It is just the work, it is not that they don't care. There's lots of love here as well. I'm getting, so this is for a new energy. There's love and feelings here, but you need to be a bit more patient. Aquarius. The person you might feel that is rejecting you or possibly just replying too late. It is not that they are not interested, it is just the work and career. Let's see what is affecting you in your subconscious right now. Page of Pentacles, a communication that you wanted and needed. You want to see the interest of somebody. It's not that you want to push with feelings or have an interest. It is you wanting to try to test where is the situation right now, or it is just friendship. It hurt you, Ten of Swords. Feels like a betrayal happened there, but you still want to communicate or to get some information. Somebody wants to give a sign of interest, but let's see. Is this person? What are their current feelings right now? They feel worried. They do have desire. They are still attracted towards you, but they're not coming with full confidence into this because they feel like you both will be very conflictual and dramatic together. They don't know about what you feel as well. What do you think? What do you have any emotions for them or not? Six of Challenges, Six of Swords. They don't want conflict at all. Lots of attraction and desire, and they hope you do have the same interest for them. They're trying to avoid this, and especially if there were some lies, cheating behavior, the Ten of Swords and Seven of Swords, somebody might have been lying, and that's why they get, or they feel blocked completely by this, not knowing where do you stand with them, especially if they did lie to you or you suspect they lied. Now let's see about the new person. This person might be married. That is a side story, a small one, just to be sure, if you have doubts about that. Or there's lots of, if they are married, this will be highly toxic, like the attraction, desire, physical chemistry, very strong, very special, but, and they might be a person in a good position financially. It is connecting to this energy in the beginning, on how we started this Aquarius, but lots of attraction, but it seems to me like short term. Is this short term? Is this that toxic? You have to take some space and think and reflect. One of you is with heavy baggage from the past. That's why you need some time for reflection, to get clarity about what is happening. When is the most important connection coming towards you? The most important one. Let's see if we can get a time frame. Eight of Wands. August. Might be around August. I have August and September here. From the image it looks to me like autumn as well, so I would say August and September. This is the most important one, like something really serious. But that next thing that is coming, I don't think you should rush. Neither rush in a conclusion, neither rush into trusting this person too quickly. Okay, that was for you, Aquarius. I hope that was helpful. Okay, let's see what is the next sign. Aries. After Aries, we have those signs left. There's Libra, Leo, Capricorn, Gemini, and Virgo. Let's start Aries. What do we have for Aries tonight? What are the energies around you? Energies around you right now? You've been dealing with a manipulator, Aries, because I have the Queen of Wands. That is a small story. That was the first I got, but you have nostalgia about somebody, but you don't trust them. There's some nostalgic feelings there, but feels like you will make a mistake. Now, I'm not saying you will make a mistake. It might feel to you like you might make a mistake by trusting this unstable on and off situation with this person, but nostalgia is there. The Chariot. I have fire, water. Cancer is emphasized from water energies. You want to move forward. You want to see progress. Yes, you have that energy or the memories pushing you back sometimes. But you want to look forward. You don't want to stay stuck. Let's see what is affecting you in your subconscious. Queen of Cups, there were feelings there. It feels a shame that you invested emotionally so deeply. You thought this was fated, this was meant to happen, while you were in good terms with each other. Now let's see about their feelings. What do they feel? Two of Visions, Two of Cups. Eight of Visions. Green Mother or the Empress. They feel like you have chosen to move away from them. But now they understand your worth better. They feel it might have been so special they didn't recognize it while they were with you. It was great friendship, love, big dreams, hopes, but you are moving away. Definitely they want to communicate, but they are not taking action. They are in suspension. So suspension mode, meaning no action, but in the best light possible, they try to see your perspective better right now. Definitely this person wants to reconnect, to give this another chance. So if they have not done that, what is stopping them? Do you have feelings for them anymore? They're not sure about that. Because it feels to them like you don't want to give attention to them anymore. You don't want to feed success into this. It is not that you are deeply connected anymore to them. Okay, I'm leaving it here and I'm moving to the new person. You're looking for a new connection. What is the energy of the next new person coming in? It will be very unexpected, while possibly this person is trying to leave a connection. It feels to me like they just will break up with somebody and they will meet you, or it is them still feeling the energy of that separation. It is a person that is trying to move forward but feels stuck. Nostalgic person that goes back, but when they try to go back, they see a damaged connection, a broken castle. What do you like about this person? You do like that they seem very transparent, honest, but you do sense that they are a bit guarded emotionally. What do they see at you in the beginning? They think it is not easy with you because they expect dramas. They see you very resistant towards them, like not opening up. What is the most important thing you should know about this situation? The World, why the World card might be a fixed sign. Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. The Empress. Look at that. I was trying to get more information here, and all those three cards are very wonderful, and I'm very happy for you, Aries. You have the World, the Empress, and the Lover, so this is important. This is beautiful. Very beautiful energy. Now, it is like trying to tell me that you have this thing, this potential connection in front of you, because this is the new energy. And if it starts with dramas, you might not get that impression. I do see you see them guarded. They see you guarded as well. None of you doing much. Normally you Aries take the lead, are pushy, or if you like, you make the move, but they will get the impression that you're holding back. It is much better than it seems, it looks like. A great combination. What is the advice in this case? Let's see if we can get advice from the cards. Ten of Pentacles, look at that. If you want to build something stable, choose a slow pace. Not rushing anything. Take your time. Four of Cups. If you feel or if you think they are not much interested, but you feel something different. For example, let's take an example here. Like when you are with them, it feels like you're very connected. But when you go back home and you send that goodnight message, they respond in the morning. So that's the kind of impression, and you might get that they are resistant. Might be another reason, like, who knows, they slept early, or I don't know. But it is telling me that the impression that you might get might not be the most correct in the beginning. You should be a little bit more patient to clearly see the situation, especially if you feel that face to face, that interaction feels very energizing and you go back home very happy. That's the Aries reading for tonight. I hope that was helpful. Now let's see what do we have next. Thank you, Aqua, Fire and Fire. I appreciate very much the support and for being here as well. Yes, but I need to do the readings till the end. You're welcome, Leia. I hope I'm pronouncing the names correctly. If not, I am sorry. Okay, what is next? Capricorn. We have Capricorn. Let's start with Capricorn. Let's change the name to the left to Capricorn. Now, thank you so much for the support. I highly appreciate it. Yes, thank you very much. At the end of this stream, I will pick up a random supporter to just show my gratitude, and at the same time, this will be very quick, like, let's see what the cards have to say specifically, like very quick message, something like that. Roa, this is not collective readings, this is based on signs. Okay, what is the energy around you, Capricorn? Ten of Swords. Who hurt you, Capricorn? You got rushing towards this with big hopes and dreams, but feeling betrayed. I think you are healing. I don't think you have healed completely, but you have healed a lot. You are on the right path. You want commitment. You want something traditional, marriage, or something stable and solid with the High Priest, but this is the Hierophant energy in this deck. It feels to me like you want to give up on a particular connection, like you try to figure it out, to find the key and solution, but you couldn't. Or maybe you tried 360 degrees, but you didn't find how to solve this. Now you're trying to leave it because it is much better for your emotional well-being and mental health, being stress-free instead. Let's see about the subconscious first. What is affecting you in your subconscious? Seven of Wands. There are trust issues here. You want much more clarity. You want the truth about something. Let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. They want to see some progress here, but it is over. It feels over to them. And with this image of 10 of challenges, 10 of swords, it is here again. It might have been a betrayal, or it felt like that, like backstabbing, not expected at all. They know about that. I don't know who did that, possibly this person, but it feels to me like they are reflecting and saying, what did I do? Why did I say that? Why did I act like that? This could have been on a different, better path, this connection. And they waited and hoped for time to heal this, to see some sign of interest or you wanting to reconcile possibly with them. They still do desire you a lot, and they fantasize about you many times. But they are guarded. They are not sure if you want to talk. They know you might have feelings, but why don't you want to talk to them? Because of lies. I think Capricorn, there's lots of betrayal energy here. Lying, cheating, not being honest, or at least, but I doubt that. It seems to me like mostly lies. Might have been an interference from somebody else, like even a family member or a close friend did not agree on this connection and interfered on the decision. There's some avoidance here. They think you're avoiding them, even though you might have feelings. You don't want to show any feelings anymore to them. Let's see about the new person. What is the energy of the new person coming in? Look at that, the Empress. A very good one, finally. Taurus, Libra energy. Okay, this seems very, very like a fresh new beginning. Wonderful, beautiful. The Chariot, the Emperor, the Empress, there might be some age difference, or this is a person of authority, or they are a manager, CEO of a company. There will be progress here. This will move fast, despite any differences that are there. What is your first impression about them? You think they are guarded, but you need to wait. You want to see, you want to give this time. What is their impression? They don't want to accept that they think so much about you. Sometimes obsessively thinking. They think you are resisting in the beginning. So it picks up a bit slow in the beginning. That's what I'm getting. The overall energy. No, okay. 9 of Cups. One of you needs to express much more feelings here, or be a bit more romantic. Maybe you, Capricorn, not being that cold and detached. Showing some feelings is very important to this situation. If not, this might be gotten as a rejection. And you might get triggered. This might provoke dramas. So this is some advice. The potential here is very good. This is a very good energy, and there's pregnancy in the cards as well, if that is some information to know, but or might be the person might have a child already. The person might have a child, yes. Okay, that's what I'm getting for you, Capricorn. Let's move to the next reading, next sign. Feeling a bit tired, but we have 4 signs left. So we are to the finish of this. Let's make a very quick, short pause. Should we? Come back in just a second. Thank you very much for staying here tonight. Okay, I'm back. Just 1 or 2 minutes and we start with the next sign. Just wanted to know, how was your day? How is the evening going? If you are here in the chats, how is it going? How is life in general? love life as well. I think we are here for the love reading. I'm choosing Leo for the next sign. And yes, so apparently we don't have a courageous person to talk. Leo. Yes, Leo. Finally, Leo. Let's hope a good reading for Leo. Hi, Sarah. How are you? How many Leos are in the chats? Love life is non-existent. Okay. Your day is fabulous, Sarah. I'm very glad to hear that. Hi, Pixie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hello, Adam. Hi, Priestess. Yes. Congratulations for being first time catching this live. Okay, I'm sorry, I've been good, but feeling a bit drained energetically those days. It has not been that smooth, in fact. But yes, we need coffee. That's true. Hi, Rebecca. Welcome. What do you like the most about this channel, and what do you suggest about improving? Okay, let's make this way. What is something you like and something to improve, possibly? I will read those a little bit later. Now I have work to do. Let's continue with Leo. I'm very grateful about my subscribers, very supportive, in fact. Yes, there are some that are not very kind, or I don't know, take everything for granted, don't appreciate this, but if it is just one of you getting some good from this, I'm happy. It's like in real life, in fact, where you have to try to give your best, and no matter what, if it gets appreciated or not, you did your job. Okay, Leo, what are the energies around you? Feeling alone? withdrawn, lonely. How do you feel exactly? The Hermit. You want things to be much fair, right, balanced, and I do think that you did something with a particular connection, like you were very logical here. You might have put balance to that situation, and even if that decision meant to stay single from that person. I have Libra and Virgo energy here, but it can be any sign. Finally, you seem free, like it is not something in your mind continuously bothering you about the situation. Some of you might have considered journaling therapy or something like that, or talking to a close friend. It seems something very liberating. I think this position, maybe not feeling like very happy, but feeling okay. What is affecting you in your subconscious? Some confusion you have about something, feeling lost sometimes. It feels like you have sometimes options, you want to choose the right one, but then you figure out that it's not a healthy one. You do want some more clarity about a particular situation here. Why are they so guarded, especially if you're thinking about somebody? Do they really care? Some of you getting mixed signals. Now let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. Sunlight, yes. Your energy. Only you can bring sun in their life. Okay. You both should have been together in a serious connection. That's what they think. But now it feels over. And they feel the after effects. They feel the sadness and disappointment. They're trying to save this, but it has slipped. If you can look at this image here, it slipped. They cannot grasp that connection anymore. I do see them regretting it. In fact, they realizing the worth of this much later, especially when it is too late. They think about you at night, especially when they are alone, but they are indecisive. They don't know about you. What do you think? What do you feel? They know about the heartbreak. Their heart was broken. Might have been a third-party situation for some of you as well with that Three of Swords. But possibly you were very drastic with them. And that's what possibly broke their heart. They even cried about this. They can't be happy without you, or they can't find that kind of joyful experience, that sunny vibe. Very guarded right now. Will they take any actions towards you? Very indecisive to take action. They want to, but then they step back. Why do they step back? Because you are withdrawn. You are giving them the message that I want to be single from you. Now let's see about the next new connection. What is the energy of the next new connection? The Magician, Aries, Aquarius, air signs. Here Aquarius is emphasized from air signs. This will be a very healing process. It starts with motivation, and then it becomes cold, either it is some distance, physical distance between you and this person, or it is that energy of trying to heal. One of you needs to heal, is recovering, and that's why it is a bit cold. There's passion and desire. It starts passionately. It's like those connections where you start talking fast, rapidly enjoying it, 2-3 days, 1 week maximum, and then something fades. And it fades, either it is because of distance or somebody needs to heal on something, some blockages in subconscious. It feels like that. What is your first impression about this person? You will connect with this person very deeply, but you think they will move on from this quickly. You don't think they will stay. What is their impression about you? They do like that chemistry that exists between you both, and they do like that you are patient, but you haven't moved on from a past connection. That's what they will feel, that you are at crossroads, you're not ready 100% for them. What is the most important thing to know? 3 of Cups, enjoy it. Don't overthink it, don't overcomplicate it. Accept invitations, get out of the house more. Like, be more proactive. 3 of Cups, don't try to complicate things. That's the message I got with that 3 of Cups. And you will have some fun, you will have some good times as well. But you have to be a bit more open. Might be around summer season with that 3 of Cups. Water sign. Okay, that was for you, Leo. I hope that was helpful. Now let's continue with the next sign. Thank you very much, Leah. I highly appreciate it. I'm very grateful as well for appreciation and support, gratitude. Let's see what is the other sign. Thank you, Rebecca, as well. Highly appreciate it. Libra. We have Libra now. Let's check the energies for Libra, and there are 2 more signs, Virgo and Gemini left. You're welcome, Sarah. Let's see what do we have for Libra. Let's shuffle 4 times first. Okay, Libra, what are the energies around you? 8 of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. While you are working, dedicated about something, and either you are trying to put some more work into your career or trying to fine-tune a project, something like that, that 8 of Pentacles, I do see you dedicated. You have love around you. While you are caring for work, or dedicating mostly the focus or energy there, there's the Queen of Cups. But are you noticing this person? This is the question. This is a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That's the impression I have, but might be earth sign as well, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Let's see more about Libra. Things are moving slowly for you, Libra. You have love around you, but maybe your mind is at work. Or you are thinking how to make this more perfect. Can I make this better? But no matter what you put into this, you feel a bit discouraged, or it feels like it is not working. What is affecting you in your subconscious, Libra? A connection. An important connection, Four of Wands. I think you, in your mind, you started to create some feelings and or ideas about being in a connection with somebody. Maybe even trying to progress with this, like moving in together, changing location. This is Four of Wands, number 4, home. It feels a bit like that dream that you wanted was just a dream. That happy connection, celebration of love, connecting joyfully, finding that beautiful harmony that you long for. It feels like it is affecting you because that is what you aim for, the goal. But it is in your subconscious. It feels to me like you haven't achieved that, and it is somehow affecting you. Now let's see about the person that is currently in your mind. What about them? Might be a water sign. I have earth as well. Fire is here. What do they think and feel about you? They have been waiting. There's some distance here as well. Might be emotional distance or physical distance, but distance is here. I think they waited for time to heal this, to see some progress. Just waited. No action, hoping. They thought that you were coming towards them, or you'd make a move. But how do they feel about you? They feel like you lied to them. Liar. This is the Devil card, but in this deck, it is called the Liar. They don't trust you, that's what I'm getting. But I will clarify in just a second. They have desire for you, Libra. But they think there were lies here, dishonesty, or maybe superficial, too good to be true, too sweet, like a fairy tale. But let's come back to real life. It feels like you wanted to promise to them a fairy tale, but you were not backing that up with actions or behaviors that supported that. Now let's see about that liar. That's why they don't want to talk. That's why they hesitate to talk. And also they think it is toxic. They do desire you a lot, Libra. I have the Queen of Wands. The Devil card. Knight of Swords reversed. They think about you a lot. They think, but it is like toxic. It's not that. They want much more respect, cooperation, not just good words. Look at that, Libra. With that Empress energy, this person either developed later or had real deep feelings here. They even might have hoped and thought about creating family with you. But there were some dramas there that happened that destroyed everything. Destroyed that peace and harmony. Some disagreements. Possibly highly dramatic. I don't think this person has given up totally on this, energetically speaking. At best, they are indecisive. This is the best case. And very guarded. This person is guarded, Libra. Okay, I'm leaving it there for tonight with their thoughts and feelings about you. And let's continue to the next new person. Or Libra. If you're looking for a new connection, new person, what is the energy there? This person will think a lot about you, but is indecisive. They have to drop another connection. They will avoid this. They will be passive-aggressive. That was harsh. I was speaking that and I realized it was very harsh. But that was straightforward, I think, and clear. Now, let's clarify. Okay, this person is avoiding this. Might avoid this, might be passive-aggressive because they are hurt. Very deeply hurt about something. About what? They have deep feelings and they were hurt before. When they offered love to somebody, they got burned. They got hurt. Heartbroken, totally. Not a healed person. So they will feel a bit uneasy with you, feeling uneasy in the way of thinking about you more than they want to. Look at that, they even create some ideas about something long-term, but they don't want to open up a lot about feelings. How will you know who is this person? Six of Cups. This person might resemble a lot a past person or an ex. It might seem very familiar to you. Like you know this person, possibly from a past life, or I don't know if you believe in that. It is a new person, because that was the energy I was looking for, but it will feel like you know them already. And possibly they will bring back some memories from the past, a past situation to you. It might feel like you know them already. The world. You want to talk to them to see if there's any potential there or not. How will they view you? Five of Pentacles, like hurt, alone, cold, distant, or detached. But liking your logic, intelligence, you overthink. They feel like you have been in a similar position as well as them. They don't see you happy. They don't see you doing great and wonderful. They see you over-analyzing things and you staying detached. They don't see you offering feelings much to them. What is the advice or suggestion for this case? This will be very transformative as a connection, like this will have an impact on you. Okay, Libra. The advice, suggestion for you is, if you want a new connection, you should leave the past into the past. Because I still see you wanting to get clarity, but not having that clarity with yourself. What do you need? What do you want? Do you want this new person? Or are you searching for a past person into a new person? That kind of energy. If you want this person, you should focus only into this person and not reject a past person into the new one. That's what I got. Okay, that was for Libra. I hope that was helpful. Let's start with the next sign. Let's continue. Let's start. I have Gemini and Virgo. Virgo. We have Virgo next. You are welcome, Ivan. Okay, let's continue with Virgo. How long have we been here live? Can someone help me? When did we start? It is... okay, it is midnight now, here. 12 p.m. 12 a.m. 12 a.m. How long have we been here? Almost 2 hours. Thank you, Leah. Yes, thank you, Ivan. Okay, let's continue with Virgo. It feels really special being here with you tonight, having this like virtual coffee, and I'm very silent here at home right now, like no music hearing, or it's very quiet. So Virgo, what are the energies around Virgo? Queen of Cups, Seven of Pentacles. You have to be a bit more patient, Virgo. I think there's love here, but you are almost giving up on love in general. That's the message I got. Because you feel hurt, you have been betrayed, backstabbing might have happened there. It feels difficult. What is affecting you in your subconscious is the idea of starting something completely new and fresh, and you don't want to make the same mistakes again. Three of Cups, you want to enjoy love and life more. You want to seek new opportunities. You have big dreams and hopes as well. Things might have been slow, and you have been hurt, but yes, you are focused on, I think, the new or something completely new, fresh. What is the energy of the person that is currently in your mind? They seem very cold, logical. Maybe they expect an apology from you or some communication of even some small feelings there. They're using silence. They miss you, they have nostalgia, but they appear cold. They think they know the truth about something. About what? This was something like beautiful, but they did a mistake. Not a mistake, but maybe they trusted too much into this or hoped so much for this. I do see them very logical, very focused. They have attraction, desire, they like you, but they don't want the dramas. Do they plan any action towards you? No, I don't think so. For now, they are keeping the distance. But do they have feelings? They feel lost, confused, unsure. They need much more clarity. Let's see about the next new person. What is the energy of the next new person coming in? Yes, a fresh start. Look at that. Page of Wands. Communication starts. It is not that communication that happens that quickly, but it starts slowly. Yes, I do think that there's some resistance into expressing what is deep inside, like that chemistry and interest. There's overthinking that is blocking the pace, the faster pace in the beginning. What is your first impression about this person? Unexpected to meet this person. Might have a very Scorpio vibe, or you might think they are a Scorpio. You think you'd have some hope in the beginning, like you have tried to manifest a special person, and it feels like you are getting the glimpses, the first signs of this happening. Like there's some hope there. Okay, and you will think, okay, with this person probably there will be something grounded, or we will have the chance to plant the seed of commitment. What will be their first impression about you? Like you're very distant, mysterious. They can't read you. They think you are introverted. Okay, they will like you a lot. Like, too much. Like, very, very much. The Lovers is here. The King of Wands as well clarified the Lovers, so the attraction, the desire, that initial spark and chemistry will be very, very strong there. And they will think that you are not showing that side of yourself, that you are much more active, have a very another part of you that is much more proactive, not that withdrawn. They will get the impression that they can't read you, something holds you back, or you worry, you overcomplicate things. You might be into spirituality or something like that. They might think about that as well, or you might talk about that to them. Okay, that's what I'm getting about this possible new connection. But who is coming towards you? The new energy. Now let's continue with the last sign, that is Gemini. Okay, Gemini. The last sign for tonight. We have done all signs already except Gemini. Let's continue with Gemini. Okay, so what are the energies around you, Gemini? You want much more progress. You want to hear a hi, a hello. You have been waiting. You're being tired now of waiting. And possibly you're trying to focus more at work and career, or to put much more roots into the ground and have much more structure into your finances, or trying to put much more energy there. Let's see what is blocking you in your subconscious. The Magician, Page of Cups. Why did not somebody talk or express some feelings or an apology? It is still there. It feels to me like in your subconscious, and you might not be aware of this, you're trying to push away some attraction and desire and hopes to communicate with somebody. You don't want to accept it. You want and desire for the will to move forward and see much more progress, or you are looking to see something much, much better. Move on, but not liking the stagnancy at all. Okay, what about the person that is in your mind? What are their feelings? They feel this has been closed already, that's why they are silent with you. They think that they are much in peaceful situation right now, like have a peace of mind or stress-free by not being in this situation. That's why they're trying to move away, to keep much more harmony or emotional balance and harmony. That's something like that. They're trying to start something completely new. They think they tried to manifest this or to do something, but it ended. It was not into their power. They think that you and them had some differences, big differences. Maybe it needed much more patience, much more time, dedication, much more focus. It needed much more compromises, healthy ones there, but they were not achieved. Now this person thinks, at the best case scenario, I'd say wanting, or maybe they are okay with some attempt to reconcile, but mostly this has been causing lots of dramas. They have been affected by this. When they reflect upon this, it doesn't feel easy. It feels like it will trigger them. Now let's see about the new person. If you're looking for a new connection, new person, let's see what is the next new person coming in. Might be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I have Pisces here as well. What is your first impression about this person? Very strongly attracted to them, like highly attracted. You want to give to this, but you're not sure if they want to give to you or if they are just focused into you. What is their first impression about you? They like how clever you are, intelligent. They think you see things differently, like from a very logical perspective. You don't put much feelings but into a connection or into a situation to make a proper decision, but they feel like you are carrying a heavy baggage with you. Things have not been smooth for you. Something is bothering you. What is the potential for this situation? 8 of Swords, 9 of Cups, Hierophant. Why the 8 of Swords? 8 of Wands. Okay, Gemini, you might be stuck about this when you try to overanalyze this at the same time. So this person values that you are logical, but you might be too logical with this and just be very calculated. And if that is the case, I think it is important to detach from being 100% logic here. Communication is important with that 8 of Wands, and it needs to be consistent, like showing that you care, communicating immediately, or if there's some blockage or misunderstanding, clearly making it known that it was not what they thought. Because with that Hierophant 9 of Cups, this person might be what you have been wishing for, and even might have this idea of something stable, serious, commitment, marriage. The only thing that might block this is you. Not exactly you, but the logical analyst of the whole situation. What might make you overthink this? Let's see. Like, you might think this needs lots of work. It's not easy to be with this person, or it will not be easy. Like, they might be a good person, but it might take lots of time to uncover the good, the healthy connection. Okay, that was Gemini, the last sign for the night. And I will do a quick message for one of the supporters of this live reading. I think we should thank them as well for making this possible tonight. I didn't have any intentions, plans about doing this live tonight, and possibly you noticed I was a bit tired. I wanted to have some time off, in fact, but I did that post and I didn't want to change the mind. I did a post about trying to see if there was interest for a live reading tonight. Okay, I want to choose now one of the supporters randomly. Let's see. We will choose randomly one of the supporters. Now, first of all, are there any of the supporters in the live right now? Hi Lala, hi Laura. Okay, I will choose the third supporter, starting from the last one. Let's see. So we are done with the reading already, but this is just as a quick thank you and gratitude from my side to the amazing supporters who made this possible tonight. This live reading. Okay, let me check. I'm checking my phone. Leia, it is you. This will be for you. if you are here, or you can check the replay later. Let's see, what is the message that you need to know, Leah, or right now, at this very moment? Let's shuffle 4 times. Hello, Ang. Thank you very much. I highly appreciate it. Very, very grateful. Hey, Leah, congratulations to you. Okay, 3 more shuffles. One last one. This is just, let's see, as a message. Let's see what I will get. 1 at the bottom, and 9 of Visions, 6 of Visions, 5 of Boons, and the Forest Lord, or 9 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Okay, this is a very quick message. I do see that you might have not been feeling the optimal best in general. 5 of Pentacles is here as an energy, like feeling like there's a big winter right now, or you want to get that sunlight and you expect more. You have big dreams, visions, goals. With the 9 of Cups, you've been trying to manifest something better, a better connection. You have big dreams as well. You're nostalgic a lot, and I do like that Emperor energy. So this is the basis. Sorry, this is a very strong foundation. It tells me that you should continue to stay firm, grounded. Try to be a bit more practical. It helps to have this nostalgia, but when it is connected too much to the past, sometimes you lose time, or not lose time, but you feel lost, and you are, I think, you are on the right path. You have all the good qualities here, the persistence, determination. You have learned a lot from all the experiences, particularly the last one. It might be a bit difficult to trust that much now with that 5 of Pentacles. Feels like the fire is not that strong anymore, but I think that there is this determination that you have to go through to continue moving, and you have all the tools, you have learned all the lessons. This is in your subconscious. This is at the bottom of the deck, something you might not recognize. Like what you feel with this 5 of Pentacles is this energy of feeling lost, or feeling like this winter season is lasting too long. But keeping the trust, because you are on the right path and you have that character and skills and lessons to move forward. I think this is just like a season. It is passing. Keep those dreams and hopes up. I do trust this a lot. Let's clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, you have something very intensive. Might be a fire sign. I have fire here, fire, air. Yes, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You have something very potential, like enthusiastic, like it is coming towards you and you will feel it. Or for you, I don't know exactly, but it might be connecting with somebody. The only thing that I'd recommend is to make the decision with the heart and with your gut feeling, because you have some kind of insecurity here and hesitation if you're making the right decision. And don't put yourself like, don't build walls around yourself. It will not help at all. You're ready, I think. With this forest land, you can withstand anything and you will know it. So there's something passionate, intensive that is coming your way, but don't let that hesitation and indecision make you guard it. Try to open more your heart and trust more. You have all what you need to be successful. And this is just a short season. I do like that even though you might be feeling a bit low inside, like things are not working, and only you knows that, because what others might see around is a very firm or content person. You are projecting that kind of energy, so you are very careful to you're careful not to give that image. But yes, that's what I have. Okay, this was more than 1 minute, but that's the messages that I got with those card combinations. I hope this was helpful. And with this, I am ending this live stream. It was an honor to be with you live tonight and to read about the energies. I hope at least one of you got some helpful message, advice, or I don't know, clarity possibly. Sometimes we have the answers within ourselves. We just need that clarity, or maybe to see things from another perspective, to decide maybe another perspective, or wanting to reflect more on something. Yes, it's too late. It's 12:30 and I'm finishing it here. Thank you very much for being, and I'm very, very grateful. Maybe we will see each other at another live reading if you are enjoying those kind of readings. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best, and I will see you the readings. Yes, very, very soon. Good night. Have a very good night, everyone. Bye.